Hello the internet and welcome back to the live stream. It is Saturday the 18th of April 2020 and today I will be live for 99 minutes. 99, what? That's 1 minute shy of 100. It's also 1 week shy of a 10th stream. And you know what a 10th stream means? Dun 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 dun. Next week we open the Jack. That's correct, folks. Next week at this particular time of the morning, I will be opening up the Jack behind me. That bottle is a special bottle, which there always is a special bottle, but it's even more special because Sin Master, who's in the chat as Sin's Fun Factory, we're going to get through to the chat, but I see you there, Sin. This is the first one that he bought outright for the stream. And it's been 9 weeks to the day that that's been sitting there. Next week we open it and then it gets replaced with, spoiler alert, another bottle that Sin paid for in its entirety. Wow, I'm really pumped for that. But that's not happening this week, so don't get too excitable. I know I'm a little excitable, but I'm allowed to be, right? I've had that thing behind me for 9 weeks. But when I look to my big screen chit chat here, it makes me excited for 2 reasons. The first reason, I've changed it to dark mode. So this thing that used to be glaring at me now just sort of blinks at me gently from the distance. A nice, relaxed, large screen in my corner of my eye. It used to be like this big bright thing. I was like, I've already got a bright thing staring at my freaking face. I don't need another one. So I love dark mode. It seems to be working pretty well. Let's touch wood. It stays that way. The second reason I'm excited today is because this week, earlier, what day was it? I feel like it was Tuesday. I celebrated 1 year on DLive. 1 whole year of streaming on DLive. Daily streaming. I mean, I've missed arguably close to a month in totes if you added it all up. Or maybe it's not quite that much. Maybe I haven't missed as much as I think I've missed. Either way, 1 whole year of being on DLive, and it's been a very... The ride has been amazing. The cart I was in... What? I'm trying to put this into like amusement park theme. Like, you get on a roller coaster, you're in a little trolley, right? And you're going across the tracks. Well, that trolley has changed multiple times. I still think I'm on that ride, but the thing that I'm sitting in has changed. Now, we can dig deep into that. We did last night on the DLive stream. We dug deep into the changes and how I feel as a streamer. But that's kind of not the point here on this stream. But if you want to talk about that once we get through the content here, I'm sure I'd be stoked to open up the call-in lines if you want to have a chat about it. Even if you want to just ask general questions about DLive and you've got something on your mind that's maybe stopping you from going over there, or you're thinking about starting a live stream and you're not sure whether you should do it here on YouTube or on DLive or on Mixer or on Twitch or on Facebook or Periscope, Instagram TV, whatever it is, I can kind of answer those questions to the point where I would recommend DLive, but there are some huge changes on DLive, notably happening this week, which make me not as energetic as I was. And we can certainly talk about that. But what I want to do predominantly on this stream is roll some content from DLive that we've engaged in over the course of the 365 days. We've got some... Oh, there's my... What? Discord's working on my laptop. Oh, that's aside from the point. We've got some content that goes back in the archives, and I want to dig through that and talk to you guys about those things. Like, show you... I mean, most of the crew here is on DLive, but there is some that haven't crossed over yet. And I'm not saying you have to. I'm not saying that at all. But I want to celebrate what we've got over there, and so we can play that stuff here. And you might think, well, hey, looks like fun times over there. Maybe I'll swing by the DLive, and have a look sometime. If you do think about doing that, did I tell you I've got a DLive? I just popped that little link in the chit chat. Just in case you were thinking about going over there, you can go there with that link. That said, some of the clips that I'm going to play here today aren't... Sin's Fun Factory! DLive 1 year, thank you for the super chat there for a 20. Holy crab apples. A $20 super chat. Sin, thank you so much, my friend. You are a massive supporter of the DLive and of my content in general. I appreciate that, Sin Master. Thank you very... I'm just going to call you by your DLive handle. It's Sin's Fun Factory here, but it's Sin Master over on DLive. Thank you so much. The content that we're going to play here, some of it not really YouTube suitable, mainly because of copyright infringement. Now, what I've done is I've gone through and I've made changes to the content. So there were certain times on DLive which had to be showed here, like had to be, if you're going to put together a package, some of the content had to be included, but unfortunately a lot of it has copyrighted music. So I've had to, I've added my own audio over that, and we'll get to that briefly. But before we do that, we definitely want to engage the chit chat. That's the point of a live stream. I make a point to go through to my chat right to the top and talk about you guys in the chat, because this is the weekly live stream on YouTube where we can have this discourse. I think it's very important that I go back up to the top and just give everybody a nice warm welcome. Perd Beer was up first. He says, "Can I have snorkel mask?" I get that question on my channel a lot. Can I have a snorkel mask? I'm like, I'm not a manufacturer of snorkel masks. I don't have an endless supply of masks. And just because you ask for one, no, that's not how this works. But thank you. I appreciate the humor. DLE Crystals up in the chit chat. DLE's obviously got your login sussed out again. Now you're back. Oh no, that was on DLive. You had issues logging back in. DLE asked how I was going. I'm feeling great for a Saturday morning. The weather is sweet now. The swell is tiny and it seems like it's onshore. I did check the app and it's swinging to offshore by midday, so I might get a later surf today. By the way, I had a terrible, terrible surf yesterday, or 2 days ago. Yesterday. It was very, very little, about 1.5 feet, and it was offshore, which is supposed to be nice. But I faffed around out there and got so many board dings. Like the board hit me in the head, hit me in the back of the arm, hit me in the back of the leg, in the back of the calf. I've got a cadanked calf right now. I've got a little fin chop on my right ankle. And then to make matters even worse, as I'm walking back up from the beach, I just happened to look back to see the swell and look at what I'm missing. And I noticed, well, hey, I'm also missing a fin. So in that Malali, what's the word? Malay. In that Malay, I not only copped a battering to my body. Oh shit. My comments are not coming up in the chat. Why? Benny with a super chat for $2. I think your comments, your comments should be coming up in the chat. I don't know, I haven't got to the bottom of the chat yet, but I understand a super chat won't read out anything. If it's a $2 chat, a super chat, it won't read it out. But in terms of the chat, we'll get to that. I don't know why they wouldn't be coming. I haven't got down there yet. But yeah, I copped a battering in tiny conditions and I lost a freaking fin. And it wasn't one of the cheap plastic ones. It was one of the glass ones. So I got really down about it. So you might say, well, just hit up Richie Lovett and get another set of fins. But that Richie Lovett connection was through Global Surf Industries. So I don't have that connection to Richie. And I got to say also, Richie Lovett, very, very slow on the email, let me just say. I emailed him a couple of times and it took him like over a month to reply. And then I emailed him again about a hat for the cancer thing and he just didn't reply. So maybe, I was very lucky to have that connection through Global Surf Industries, Tom Carroll and Richie Lovett, but I don't have that any longer. So I'm going back to the plastic fins, and maybe if I buy some FCF fins, I will screw them in. I know there's a little like a little side mount that you can screw in, because I don't want to lose fins. If I'm losing a fin, it's going to be on a 6-foot reef break, right? Where I'll also probably lose my life. But I'm not going to lose a fin in a 1.5-foot beach break. That doesn't make any sense. I'm still upset, if I'm being brutally honest. I'm still upset about it. Let's go back up. So that happened to me. What happened to you? Mindy, hello. Givers and Benon, hello. Mindy, good morning, good afternoon, good day, good evening. It's cold here, but tomorrow and Sunday it should be nicer. And then I made the mistake of asking if there's any snow yet. As I typed that, I was like, dude, they're going into summer in America. What are you thinking? And then I corrected myself. I guess it's getting too close to summer. But in actual fact, I don't know what I was thinking at that point. Hey, it's early morning here in Australia. I got a little bit of leeway here, right? It's early. And I got a little drunk last night, if I'm being honest. I got a little drunk last night. Mindy's channel, thank goodness summer is almost here. There we go. Just Edie! Happy DLive anniversary, Benon. Congrats. Thank you, Edie. Thank you very much for that. And that's also coming from someone who doesn't go across to the DLive, so I appreciate that even more. Chin Marie with a little cat poking its head out of the box. Thank you, Chin Marie. Ciao, my friend. Mindy, hi Edie. Any big projects this weekend? Yeah, Edie's really working hard on the eBay machine. Chin Marie, I just watched the lake video. You were picking your spot. Yes. Oh, down at Lake Wallumboola. Yeah. I also put up a full vlog about that. If you want to go into the other section, you will see all of my my regular vlogs. That's in there as well. And just Edie says, by the way, I'll be here for the first 30 of the stream. Then I'll be hopping over to my sister's stream. When she's done, I'll be back. How cool is this? And by the way, that's fine. Happy for you to swing by. And we call that lurking on DLive. I know this isn't DLive, but if you're on DLive, it's I'm going to be lurking for a while. Isn't that great? More and more people are live streaming. I'm not sure about your sister, how much live streaming she had done before COVID-19, but if I'm right, if I could speculate and say she hadn't and now she is, what a cool thing to come from this, right? Now, we're not going to talk too much about COVID-19 here. I mean, we can, if you want to, we can. It's not the point of the stream today, but there are some very good things coming from COVID-19, live streaming being one of them. Like, I mean, you know me, I've been wanting to do the live stream for a long time, and we saw a rocky road for me to get to where I am with live content. We saw tech issues plagued one after the other, until I finally settled on 4G. Ironically, everything that was stopping me from live streaming was the internet situation in this country. And when I finally just said to myself, all right, forget the internet, just use 4G. And I looked at the tech that's around that, and I worked out how I can do it. I don't need the internet now. I've got 4G and I've got it working pretty much flawlessly, I'd say. Also, I bought the LiveView Solo this week. That should be shipped in about a month because I bought an American model. Saved about $400 to get the American model. It's an expensive device. And that $400 could easily go into my cell service, which I got to buy to use it in addition. That's going to open up the IRL content like you wouldn't believe. I cannot wait for that. Yeah, this year, 2020, is really... It's a good one for me. It's been a good one so far. And we'll get to the DLive support as well. I want to talk about the support I'm getting on DLive. Wow. I didn't know it was as big as it is, but holy crap. I've been getting a lot of support from the DLive community. And when I say DLive community, generally that means the people, but I mean the crew behind the platform. They're solidly backing Gives a Minute. It's like, wow, dudes. I'm listening as much as I'm... Just Edie's listing as much as she can on eBay. There you go. And sales have been up. Rad. I said no probs. Yeah, cool. Pretty cool. And I said, and that's what we're talking about in the chat. COVID-19 changing a lot of things. DLive is... And Edie says, so DLive is stronger than ever for you, Benon. I mean, it's always been an interesting place. When I came onto DLive, it was very... it was tumultuous, right? A lot of people critiqued it, and in a negative... Ironically, a lot of people came out negatively speaking about it, whereas I jumped on it because of what it was... Because of how it was sold to me. That's why I jumped on there hardcore, because of the pitch from PewDiePie. Talk about that later. But yes, it is stronger than ever. I said maybe YouTube can change some of their things at their end in order to make in order to make live streaming enticing for more people. I think at this particular juncture, YouTube should be changing some things. Now, I don't want to speak on their behalf. I'm not Daryl Eves or Roberto Black or Cody Warner. I don't want to tell you how YouTube should run their thing and what you should do, but I just think some small changes could benefit people in the live sphere given COVID-19. Mindy loves it over there on DLive. Me too, Mindy. Mindy loves chatting on DLive. I said, talking about social distancing, I was just wondering how that's going to hold up after we chill out, like pubs and clubs, and like even just waiting in a lineup or a queue, if you call it a queue, waiting for something. It's going to be like, dude, are we allowed to be this close now? I mean, we know that this thing could kick back off again. So we got to, I mean, can I go to a bar and I'm standing next to someone and go, hey, can I buy you a drink? Get the hell out of my sight, right? That's kind of going to be the reaction, isn't it? Get over there 4 meters away, you freaking virus-carrying mongoloid. Yeah, I see you've met me before. And then we're talking about a second outbreak that could pop up, a seasonal thing. Shit. Perd Beer up in the chit-chat. G'day, Perd Beer. Mindy's channel, I'm hoping for a hot spring. So Mindy's hoping to go away on vacation soon. I mean, I don't know about that. We'll see how that all rolls, but it's all shut down here in terms of vacation. Hey, if you want to go to school or get a haircut or go fitnessing, you're welcome to. You want to take a drive up the coast? Forget about it. And Sin says, we're lucky on DLive. We got to party. Yeah, we had a good time on that stream, didn't we? It was fun. It looks like La La Land is about to end for Perd Beer. You got to return back to work. Okay. On the 4th. Interesting. May the 4th. Mindy missed the party, and that's the point of this stream, folks. If you did miss what went down on DLive, that's what we're going to do here today. We're going to watch some content that you did miss. That's the point. Hello, Tim. Tim Arskog up in the chit-chat. Hello, humans and others. G'day, Tim. How do you do? Good to see you. Shyla Rose over in the chit-chat. Shyla, what a great stream last night on DLive. Like I said, I got a little drunk last night. Not going to lie. By the time I went to bed, I was like, I tried to do some vocal recording for a song I'm working on, and I was like, put the mic down and go to sleep, man. You're too drunk for this. I mean, was there alcohol in that whiskey? I think there was. Benin is the Australia's Wonderland bush beast. Okay. Looking further down. You guys heard no steak. Did you guys not hear that? You heard no steak. Does that mean Streamlabs are down? I hope not. I hope Streamlabs isn't down. System audio is on. I'm just confirming the system audio is on. I hope the system audio is on. Interesting. Did you guys not hear steak? Money's too tight for steak. You didn't hear anything. Okay. I hope Streamlabs isn't down. No, it wouldn't be because the notification came up. Anyway, it doesn't matter. Sin's Fun Factory, I love the content. So you guys didn't hear it. Okay, interesting. DLive is DLove. Thank you, Sin. Benny Crawford, my comments are not coming up in the chat. That's interesting, Benny. So you can't even chat in the chit chat? Hello, Kate. It's Kate up in the chit chat. It's Kate. Hello, Kate. How do you do? Laying in bed very comfortable, says Tim, weighing up in the value of bed versus getting up to make a coffee. Benny, try a reboot. Chad Armstrong up in the chit chat. G'day, Chadski. What? Yeah, good to see you, man. I don't really do the cheers thing here on YouTube, but there it is, Chad. How you going, man? By the way, are you really late now in Europe? It starts at 1 a.m. I'm just going off my local time, dude. I don't know what happens in your time zone. Sorry, man. Down, Finn. They can be expensive. I think my replacement was $20 for a fin. Yeah, I'm probably not going to worry about it. I might just mix and mash. Benon puts all the support back into the Gives a Minute and makes it bigger and better. That's the thing. I've cashed out some lemon recently specifically to buy this LiveView Solo. It's like, well, if I bought it retail, I'd be looking at about $2,000 Australian, but I bought it a bit cheaper from the States for about $1,200 US. But then I've got to buy a 4G connection through a secondary cell provider, Telstra. Then I've got to buy the LiveView Solo bonding service per month. Works out to be about $800 a year. I got to pay for both my existing 4G connection plus the Telstra one and the bonding service every month to be able to do IRL. So it's going to be an outlay, but what I was trying to say before without sort of smoking myself, I have got a lot of support from the community, from the givers. And I feel like we're at that point where I can buy that stuff and make the content good enough that you guys will be like, well, hey man, if you got to kick in $40 a week for fuel amongst everybody, it's like $2 each or something. I'm sure you guys will be like, well, we want to see this stuff. So my Eunice, wow, you know what I'm saying? It's worked that way. It's been amazing. Can you check your blocked list, Ben? And I think Benny is blocked. I've never blocked Benny. Hell no, I'll never block Benny 12C. It's not. I've not. In fact, the only person I've blocked in the most recent times would be Old Mate, but I haven't done anything like that. The money too tight for stake announcement didn't come up. Do you guys not hear that? Do you guys not hear that? Why is that not working? Let me have a look at Loopback. I haven't made any changes here, folks. We're on Gives a Minute YouTube. I'm really sorry if that's not working. I heard anniversary gift and testing audio. Thanks, Edie. I heard it. Did you guys not hear that? Didn't hear it. Oh man, that kills me. Kills me on the inside. It's there. I can hear it. Ah, shit. I haven't done anything differently. I'm just changing some things here. But I haven't done anything differently. It sucks. All right, let's not worry too much about it. We saw the hand, but no, okay. Interesting. Maybe he's blocked accidentally. I mean, I could check that, but I definitely haven't done that. Benny Crawford. Report, remove, put user in timeout, hide user on this channel, add a moderator. There's been nothing done there. Yeah, I haven't blocked him. I can't understand why someone. We saw the hand. Yeah. I don't know. I don't know what to say. Streamlabs wouldn't be down. It's got to be an audio routing thing. But everything he. First of all, can you hear the underlying music? I can hear that. But it's weird that you guys couldn't hear because that's coming through the same channel. When that kind of stuff happens, it's just a case of, okay, something's weird. You can hear it. Okay, cool. That's interesting. Very strange. Very strange. Either way, folks, let's get into the content. This first clip. Now, while this rolls, this will be a full screen presentation. I will be in the chat with you guys chatting text. You won't hear, like, oddly enough, there won't be anything to hear in terms of donations or whatnot. They're not working anyway, but I'm going to run this as a full screen presentation and I'm going to be in the chat with you. Now, I want to preface this first one saying this is the earliest known recording of a Gives a Minute DLive stream way back in the day. I've kept recordings, like source material recordings of every single stream since I became affiliated. Now that's when you get to 200 follows. When you get to 200 followers, you can apply for affiliate. So I applied, but I didn't receive it until I was well over 400. And from that moment, I kept every single stream. But these early ones, we got to thank BuzzKingo, Duncan, for doing some hashing his shit together. And he put a camera and recorded his screen. And the audio's a bit out of whack. And it's a bit dubious, but it's worth watching because it's the first one. So let's sit back and watch this. I'll be with you in the chat. It's a full screen presentation. The first documented Gives a Minute DLive stream. Thanks, BuzzKingo.
Gives a Minute DLive stream. G'day DLive and welcome back to the Gives a Minute DLive stream for a Saturday morning for me. Could be Friday night for you, could be Thursday afternoon, could be Sunday. No, it can't. Could be Saturday evening if you live across the Tasman in New Zealand town. Doesn't matter where you are, what time of the day, evening, morning, night you're watching, you're welcome here on the Gives a Minute D live stream. It's good to have you. What have I missed since I've been missing from DLive? I look in my chat. I see Xander Round followed. Xander, good to see you here, dude. If you are here, which I can see you're not because there's only one person watching, and that's me on my other computer. Xander, good to see you anyway. Nice to have the little follow there. You're the latest Gives a Minute DLive follower. Why are you a giver? It's because you're giving me your time to consume my content. I'm a giver because I'm giving you my time to create this content. This is a two-way street. We're both givers, but you're the latest Gives a Minute DLive giver. Good to have you here, man. Wow, I'm pumped up. I'm having my second coffee for the day. This is coffee number 2 on a Saturday. Cheers to nobody because there's nobody watching this stream, so it's just for me. That's a little bit of a cheers for myself. That's all right. Doesn't matter. I'm enjoying it. Actually, I haven't tasted it yet. How can I say I'm enjoying it until I taste it? Oh yeah, giggity giggity. That's a good coffee. All right, so what are we gonna? Whoa! Just about spilled that sucker. Did spill it. What's going to happen today? Well, we're going to cruise around the DLive platform, going to check out who's chit-chatting, who's shit-chatting, and who's cat-chatting. Then we're going to listen to some music, maybe 5 songs, as per usual. We'll hang out, we'll talk, we'll chew the fat, whatever you want to talk about. At the moment, it's me talking to no one, so I'm going to tell you what I want to talk about. What can we talk about? Well, I don't like dust. I don't like cleaning. I'm not a fan of either of those two things, but they have to be done, don't they? You have to clean. You have to dust. You want to make sure your body stays clean. Your environment needs to be clean. Fundamentals of cleanliness involves dusting. Has to be done. Gotta say. Does anybody out there like cleaning? Anybody out there like dusting? No, I didn't think so. In that sense, we're all the same on this planet, aren't we? You know what I want to do right now? I want to just lower my angel a little bit. I don't like seeing the top of that light. I like it just... Whoa. Donald Trump just followed. Goodness me. Donald Trump, you are the latest follower on the Gives a Minute DLive stream. Why are you a giver? You know why you're a giver? It's because you're giving me your time to consume this content. I'm a giver because I'm giving you my time to create the content. This is a two-way street here. You're the latest giver on the Gives a Minute DLive stream. Good to see you, man. If you are watching the chat, let me know. Put a little message in and say hello. I won't bite. Hard. I'm just about chit-chatting here right now. I can see Donald Trump followed, but is Donald Trump watching? If you are Mr. Trump, that cheers is for you, dude. Good to see you. Good to have you here. Thanks for the sneaky little follow. Let's cruise along to the platform and see what's happening on a Saturday morning. Here you go, America first. Donald Trump is in the house. Good to have you here, Donald. How are you, you beautiful man? I'm going to go out on a limb here and assume you're not the Donald Trump, but you can be a Donald Trump, and that's good enough for me. If you want to be Mr. Trump, you want to be Mr. Donald, completely fine over here. America first. All right, well, I'm Australian. We can have that discussion later. Do we exist in your world? I know the flat earthers think we don't exist. Then what the hell? What's all this shit around me? What's all this flesh and bones? What am I drinking here? Does this coffee even exist? What a world we live in. Australia does not exist. I'm the real Donald Trump. Well, you know what, man? Here's the thing, Donald Trump. My microphone's a little bit haywire. Here's the thing, Mr. Donald Trump, with 3 P's and 1 L. You may well be the real Donald Trump. You may well not be the real Donald Trump. I'm going to address you as if you were because I've got no concept of whether you are or you aren't. If you are the real Donald Trump, you're entitled to be here. Who says Mr. Donald Trump can't go on DLive? You're totally entitled to that. You're welcome in the Gives a Minute DLive stream, absolutely. Now I'm going to address you as if you're not the real Donald Trump and say, "G'day, Mr. Donald Trump, with the same name as the president. Good to have you here too. You're welcome in the Gives a Minute DLive stream, just like anybody else is. Why would you choose that handle though? That's the real question here. It's up to you to choose your own handle, of course, but why would you choose one like that? That's totally fine. Maybe your real name is Donald Trump. Doesn't mean you're the Donald Trump, just a Donald Trump, huh? How about that? You could be a Donald Trump, and that could be the way your parents spelt their last name, with 3 P's and an L. Get out of here. Do you think? Do you think? I don't think. But anyway, I'm willing to engage and have this conversation as if you were that person. That's the fun of it, right? That's where this becomes a fun situation. That's where this becomes an engaging situation. If you could be Donald Trump. Hey, Donald Trump. So chin chin and cheers to both Trumps. How many cheerses I've done already? No more cheerses. Okay, one more. I said no more. I said one more. That's all I'm going to say. Just the one more. Wow. So what's happening on the DLive? Let's go cruising. Hang on a second. Have a swig of my coffee. I'm drinking the coffee. So we're going to go to the chatting menu here on the DLive machine. I do like this chatting feature. Who's chatting? Who's streaming? 53 crew, 49 crew, 111 crew, 41 crew, 37 crew, 22 crew, 19 crew. I'll repeat, I'm the real Donald Trump. Okay. I'm going to take you at face value, Mr. Trump. Nice to have you here, dude. What do you want to watch on the DLive? What can we cruise by? Why is she wearing a face mask? I don't know. I'm kind of curious to see why she's wearing a face mask. DLive. That's interesting. DLive. Let's go and see what she's up to. She's wearing a face mask. It's got to be interesting. Oh, her volume's on the down low. Let's crank her up.
That's why I don't like it.
I've got her cranked. She's still quite low.
He would like to get slapped. Wait, what?
There you go. Give her as much volume. Fuck that shit. Go to Pornhub. Donald Trump. Okay. You're trolling me, man.
You're fucking slapping her head.
I can't really hear her.
Please do that.
I'm going to tell her, hey,
Wolf, welcome to the stream, and thank you for the follow. I really, really appreciate it. I really do.
Hey there.
Well, chilling my bro. Yo.
Just a heads
not a
up.
No,
your
honestly,
volume. Whoa.
That's not even a joke. You're not even joking. I actually have a huge fucking forehead.
Your volume is quite low.
Do it. It's actually sad. My mom was like, yo, you have a...
I'll just give her the hot tip there.
You need to have a fringe. Yo, do I have... I might have a picture for it. No, but that would be like a face.
I can put her up in my cans, like but you guys don't get her much louder.
I don't know. I just got back from the mall. Yo, Noah, what the fuck are you doing?
Ninja wow. That's a huge price. That's the second largest. Good on you, Ninja.
What
Noah?
the fuck are you you're all doing drugs, surely. Like, you're actually all doing drugs. Like, you're
where do you think this woman's from, Mr. Trump?
Let me just, drop a ninjagini. I don't know what to do. It's similar to art. It's the eye of the beholder. I guess, yeah. Farhead. I don't call it Farhead. You can always put it in the chest and give it back. Yo! We can give it back to you. What do you mean? Don't give it back to me, Frost. That's not the...
Do we know why she's wearing a mask?
Hello, welcome to the stream. It's just crazy. I don't know what they're doing. They're just throwing lean at me. We always do streams when I'm being a social being or when I'm...
I think she's amazed.
Their channel is the Punk Hero Show. Punk Hero here. Very confusing topic of conversation. Why aren't human heads circumcised?
And I understand why.
What the hell?
He's just leaving from Volchan's room.
Rash, you know we love you.
It's such a strange topic of discussion, right? To ask that question.
I'm listening. I'm gonna drink another drink.
Do it, Volchan.
You haven't been reading the chat. She says right here, I'm going to drink another drink. Which one?
Which one?
Maybe he wants a neck tuck. Mindy, classic. I tell you what, though, I can't really follow this conversation.
Raj is still here.
as such, I'm bumping out of there. I mean, that was interesting, right? This is what the platform DLive is all about. Very interesting people, very interesting streams, very interesting content. We popped on there for a little while. They were having a deep discussion. They were having a drunk discussion. I think the gentleman on that side was sober, and the gentleman on the other side was definitely not. And then the woman on the inside was also streaming to her channel, Volchan. But the stream hosts, yeah, there was a lot of talk about penises in there. They're very penis-centric. And the woman on the center, they didn't have her audio coming into their stream correctly, so she was really low in the mix. I personally wouldn't deliver content that's that bad. Like that, I want to up the quality. That's what I'm focused on. I want to give something. Like I want to give something professional to my streams and to my audience. That's my game. That's my aim. And having said that, I can definitely hear my outro piece rolling in now. Next time, folks. Thanks for sticking around. See you next time on the stream.
Well, there you go, folks. Speaking of quality, me talking about quality on that stream, wow, that's righteous, isn't it? I did a lot of changes, well, not a lot. I made certain changes to my layout and to my setup that would enable a better quality stream. The most critical thing I did was switch to manual focus. The GH5 has got terrible autofocus at the best of times. When you're streaming and you're moving around from here to here and here to there, you don't want it to be tracking. You just want to have a set area in focus. So I know that if I come in too close, that's out of focus. But if I sit back here, I know that I'm in focus. It's just a subtle change. Also, speaking of changes, I'm just going to try something with the audio. Now, tell me if this makes your experience worse. I just turned something on, and I don't know if it's going to change anything. I'm willing to make it just to see, but I don't expect anyone to do anything. I'm just saying, has it changed anything at your end? And if not, great, we'll leave it at that. Folks, over on DLive, when I became an affiliate, it gave the opportunity for one thing to happen. People could subscribe to my channel. So what's a subscribe over on DLive? Well, it's not quite like what it is here on YouTube. A subscribe is a monthly donation, if you like, in the form of Lemon. So you pay on the internal currency called Lemon, and you pay monthly to obtain benefits within the channel. You can come and watch the content and not be a subscriber and still have a great time. But if you want to support and you want to support monthly, you become a subscriber. Only affiliates get access to that. So you've got to get to a certain level on the platform before you can apply to be a affiliate. And once I applied to be affiliate, who do you think was my first subscriber to the channel? Put in the chit chat. You had no right to talk about quality at that point. I know, Sin. I know. It was ironic, wasn't it? Who do you think was my very first subscriber over on DLive as soon as I became affiliated? In fact, my first affiliate stream, and the quality of this should be better as well, by the way, just giving a heads up. Just want to see if anyone can sort of take a guess at who they think might have become the first ever Gives a Minute DLive subscriber. And I'll wait and see what the chat answers. Perd Beer says, Happy Canadians, and Perd Beer says, Charlotte Rose, I gotta tell you. Why is my chat not refreshing over there? That's kind of strange. It's refreshing on screen. Werebear up in the chit chat. G'day, Werebear. It says me. Well, I got news for you all. Dun 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 dun. G'day, DLive, and welcome back to the Gives a Minute DLive stream for a Wednesday evening event. It is 3 minutes past 6. 3 minutes past 6 in the PM. Good morning, good afternoon, good day, good evening to you, whatever the time it is, wherever you're playing in this planet. You're always welcome at the Gives a Minute DLive stream. Wow. Wait a second. I haven't even had a chance to Whoa. Hold up. My very first subscriber, Shyla Rose. She's a sub giver. Look, thank you so much for the gifts already. I haven't even started the stream really. And Diamonds, Slurpman, and 10 lemons from Rickett, from Big Judy, and a sub from Charlotte Rose, Adrian Branks, Freeze Friend. Yes, I did make affiliate, and I am really, really, really excited to Slurpman. Okay, we got to think of a. I haven't thought about what I can do for a subscriber. What can we do? We do a cheers to say hello in the chit chat. Everyone gets the spiel when they follow. What are we going to do for subscribers? First of all, Slurpman, thank you so much. Charlotte Rose, thank you so much as well. Looking back in the chat, and I was doing all the tests. Mayunis, wow! I'm gonna keep that down. Six ice creams. Thank you, Adrian. Thank you so much. Anik Gaming, welcome to the Gives a Minute DLive stream chit chat. Everyone's getting cheers here. Kay with the diamond, thank you so much. Thank you so much, guys. Yeah, you've caught me off guard here. I was going to come in and say, look, I made affiliate, and can you guys help me to work out what we should do for subscribers? What we should do? Like I figured the notifications are all working now. I've set those up, tested them. Look at my hideous hair sticking up. What the hell is with this bit? What the hell? Look at that bit. Oh, let's leave it there. Mindy, you're onto the hair. I thought I referenced that in that clip, but I wasn't sure whether I edited that out or whether I left it in, but that's pretty funny. Yeah, Charlotte, thank you so much for jumping in there super quick. As it's almost like as the moment the subscriber option became available, I did a stream and you were subscribing. It's beautiful. Your generosity, it's outstanding. Thank you. Thank you so much. And if you guys didn't see, Charlotte Rose yesterday sent me Booze Bud Booze through the mail so we could have a drink on lockdown style. So I could have a drink, share it with Cheers, and we could both drink at the same time through the internet. Charlotte Rose, beautiful, beautiful. Folks, if you haven't been over to DLive and you're wondering about why you should go over there, well, they have these really cool campaigns. I've been involved in a couple of them. The first one was the Happy Hour campaign. Now, Happy Hour, it's kind of what it sounds like. It didn't go for 1 hour though. It went for a period. It was a block of 6 hours. Unfortunately, or you may say fortunately, for me, the block of 6 hours was during my AM time. So, you know, I'm sleeping usually while the rest of the world, because we're down under, don't forget, on this flat disc, we're upside down here. Everybody else is awake, but I'm not. But for the Happy Hour stream, I woke up at 1 a.m. and got out here and started streaming from 2 a.m. And my plan was to take my stream outside and sit in the sunrise and showcase you guys a sunrise coming up over the Tasman Sea. Now, this was one of the first times that I really felt like this community on DLive is something special. We had Charles Wayne swing by. I mean, he'd already been in my chat a few times before, but he swung by dropping big donations. I believe Tidy followed my stream, or sorry, subscribed to my channel at that point as well. And it just gave me this great sensation of this platform is unique and it's enticing. This is when it happened, and I've got this is a 7-minute clip of the Happy Hour sunrise stream. Again, I'll be with you in the chat, but this is one of my highlights. I really enjoyed this. Hope you enjoy this rerun. Folks, are we live? I think we are, and everything is working accordingly, I hope. I can't tell until I get outside, so let's take you outside. Look at this, by the way. Look at the beautiful scene that's going to wait us out there. Let's get out of there, out of here. I hope, I'm just gonna say, I hope that we are live and the audio is good. I've got a computer out here which will tell me. Can you just let me know in the chat if everything sounds good? What we've got here, folks, is a setup, a chair, sunrise, streaming computer there. So what I'm gonna have to do now, I'm gonna put you out, put the legs out of this tripod, like this. It's gonna be a bit of a mismatch until we're sitting down comfortably. So I'm gonna pop this up here. Shit. Whoa, that wasn't cool. The one critical thing I forgot to bring out here. You know what that's for? I'll show you in a second. Let me get up here. Just gonna do this very gently. I've got the chat here on my lap so I can see you guys. Audio is fucking grooving. Bottle opener looks great. Well, what did you think I was gonna do here, folks, at this point of the day? We've got a beautiful sunrise happening. I'm gonna have a freaking beer to enjoy. Got myself a homebrew here. Is there anything wrong with having a beer at this hour? You know there isn't. I've been up since 1 a.m. with you, the givers, on the Gives a Minute DLive stream, and I am enjoying a beer. What better beer to have than a homebrew? Cheers, givers. I can't actually touch that for fear it's gonna fall over. You've got no idea what I've done to set this up. It's pretty precarious, let me just be honest. And I'm pouring beer over a laptop as well. This is pretty cool though. Oh, that's a great homie. So I can see, am I on the homepage? Yes, thank you DLive for the homepage love. Thank you for all the love from the DLive machine. That's amazing. I'm here enjoying a sunrise. That's the east coast of Australia. That's gonna be the sun coming up there over the Tasman Sea. I'm thrilled to be able to show this to you guys. Whoa, what was that noise? Then on This Is Truly Awesome, says Archer, this is so deserved, and you have to know that this has been probably the best stream I've ever witnessed. You see that bird on the pole there? Look at that bird on the pole. He's sitting right in the sun, right in that sunlight. Look at that. I can see it in the stream. Archer, that is a beautiful comment. There's got to be other streams that are better than this, but I appreciate that, man. I love the birds trying to talk over you. Yeah. Oh, he took off the pole. Bugger. They'll come back. Tidy subscribed. The Tidy subscribed to the Gives a Minute DLive stream? When I do that, it's usually because I'm choking up. Are you kidding me? Did I miss a subscribe from Tidy? The Tidy. Is that what I'm hearing? Don't shit. Are you shitting me here? Did Tidy actually... Tidy subscribe to my channel? Hyper, did you see that, or do you think you saw that? Grim86, Grim, see that sun right there? That's looking towards your country. Everyone say hello to Grim86. He's in New Zealand, and that's just over the ocean there. That's the Tasman Sea. We've had a sunrise this morning. Grim, cheers. We've been drinking homebrew, celebrating the DLive happy hour. Everybody go and say hello to Grim86. He is literally past that sun where he saw that sun before I did. And the birds and the love. So you're genuinely telling me that Tidy, in all that madness, Tidy subscribed to the Gives him subscribed or followed? Or both? I'm Beach Des, bro. That's the Grim. Hey, I'm Beach Des, bro. That's a funny clip. Wow, man. So what you're seeing now, folks, is what my tripod was literally standing on. 3 chairs. This HDMI cable goes all the way back into my room, 10 meters into there. You're getting all. Obviously, I can't see the chat now, folks, so you guys are just freestyling. So that's my streaming computer kind of around there. That came all the way out here onto this tripod, which was standing on these 3 chairs, and then what I've been standing on is this table. And as you can see, I had to take, give me a bit more length here. I had to take this chair. I'll show you. I had to put this chair. This chair was literally sitting like this. And actually, it started this way. It started like this when we were facing, when I was facing, you know, remember when the camera was up here and the sun was over there, like it is now, right? So I was sitting on this chair this way, and look how precarious this is. For real, there, and then look at this, for real there, and look at the other legs. That's where I was sitting to get on this table, to get off the ground, to give you guys that vibe. So that's the angel I had, and then when I changed the table around, the chair around, had to go like this, which does fit a little better, but it was still kind of hairy on this end. Get you a bit more exposure. Look at that, it's still a little hairy, right? Yeah, and so that's the overall scene looks like this. If I just come back through here, this is the overall scene of what I've been doing here this morning. 3 chairs and a tripod, and all of that was to get above this, see this gap here, this level, so that you guys could see through there and see the small little bit of ocean through that gap, because obviously if you're up higher here, you get a better angle down, right? That's why I did all that. Yep, that was definitely dicey. And drinking the home brew and being cold and having a laptop on top of me, and just anything could have gone wrong with that. One little movement too far forward and all shit could have broken loose. It was also at that point that Duncan said to me, hey dude, because Duncan hadn't been here, he said, dude, just give me your address and your phone number, just in case, you know, you do something on a stream and shit goes down. I want to be able to find where you're at to help you. And I was like, yeah, that's fair, man. That's fair. Because that could have been a point where I broke a neck or something could have gone down. In the chat, Werebearer says, what's a Stevan? So just a quick refresher, because it's been a while. Stevan is a vehicle that I bought nearly 2 years ago now. The idea behind the purchase was that I'll be able to sleep in the van and drive around conducting live streams, showing you guys the coast of Australia up and down. We've taken a long while to get to that point. I've done a few streams already from Stevan, but the tech wasn't there. And so the tech is getting there, which I've just bought, the Live View Solo. So we'll be doing more IRL content. That's not really IRL, what we just did then, but it kind of gave me the taste for it. So yeah, it's coming up. It's coming up. I'm definitely dead set keen to do more of them. Folks, when I have a celebration on my DLive stream, you've seen me get out of the chair, doing out of chair cheers and stuff. I don't know why I got so excited to give a celebratory star jump. Right here, I did a star jump for Papa Goth, and I smashed my light fitting. Now, this is also the first clip where we've had to do some funky shit with the audio. Thank you, YouTube. You'll see what I mean. Don't do what I did. Papa Goth! Put your hands down for Papa Goth. Get out of your seats. Don't do that. Don't do what I did. Don't do what I just did. And I got my got a little cut there too, folks. How long have we got? Oh shit, it's a short track. Don't do what I just did. trying to give props to Papa Goth. Here, Papa Goth, well done. 12 points, Papa Goth. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19 points, Papa Goth. Pop you up there, dude. Right where you belong. The next one goes down to 1 point. The next one to win buys me a new light video. I need to get a. I'm just gonna grab a toilet paper. For Papa Goth, get out of your seats. Get back. Don't do what I did, folks. Don't do a star jump in your bedroom. You'll probably smack, or in your hotel room, as it were. The idea behind the toothbrushing there, Where Bear, it's pretty. I thought that would be pretty clear. That's Ben Folds doing George Michael's "Careless Whisper." Now, if I was to play that track, my whole stream would get demonetized. So whatever little money I earn from this stream, I want to keep. So instead of playing the track, I had to put fake audio over it, in this case, toothbrushing, right? That's unfortunately the nature of YouTube, right? We got to play their rules. Even though Careless Whisper by George Michael has already been paid for by Ben Folds to cover it, if I play it, then I've got to pay for it. It's a schmozzle, right? YouTube should pay the big networks a fee that enables their creators to use that music. They should just pay a fee, right? They got the money. Anyway, that's a topic for another discussion. But on the DLive, we've had many guests come and sit right here with me. The first guest we had was none other than Adrian Banks. He's not up in the chat today though, but this is when he was here with me on DLive. I just want to say a massive thank you to Adrian and the kids. Have a look at this. Like, I'm blown away. Have a look at this. They came over to say hello, and they brought an amazing Jack Daniels hamper. Look at this, folks. Look at this. Adrian, you are extremely special, dude. Thank you so much, man. And thank you to the kids. Look what we've got in here. My favorite, 1907. Gentleman Jack, my second favorite. We've got the barbecue sauce from Jack Daniels. We've got Tennessee Honey Chocolate, which I've never tried, never even seen it actually. Tennessee Honey Chocolate, Tennessee Honey Chocolate and Old Number 7 chocolate. We've got a bottle of Regulation Jack and Cola. We've got in the back there, that's kind of fallen down. You know what? Let's just open it, hey? Yeah, this is amazing. And look at it. It's you can tell Adrian Banks is a chef. He's put it in a styrofoam, potentially maybe the basil came in this, Adrian? Can't quite smell what was in there, but I know this from restaurants. Adrian showed me what he was up to. He was gobsmacked. It's so generous. Charlotte Rose, it's amazing. And hopefully we can have a glass or something tonight on the stream. Now I know I don't drink throughout the week usually, but I'll be making exceptions. So look at this, folks. Oh, the stubby holder here. And Regulation Jack and Cola. Yeah, whoop, that's a bit too high. What? Yeah. So nice. Tennessee Honey Chocolate here. Broccolini, was it? Okay. I can just tell, you can tell he's a chef, hey, the presentation. This, folks, if you're watching from America, this is only available in Australia, this bottle. And it's my absolute favorite Jack's. Neppy, hi Neppy, welcome to the Gives a Minute DLive stream. How do you do? Everyone gets a cheers when they join the Gives a Minute chit chat. That cheers is for you. How do you do? Good on him for reusing the packaging. Yes, I know. KKW, a woman I knew in New Jersey referred to jazz herbs as basil. Really? So no one knew what she was talking about. Now, I was telling Adrian, I went to a cook-off, a barbecue cook-off for my bottle shop where I was working, and they had the Jack Daniels. Well, there was a brand ambassador there, but there was also a chef who who uses this in his cooking, and we had some, and it was absolutely beautiful. I kind of want to open it and smell it. Gentleman Jack, wow, twice mellowed for extra smoothness. This is the ultimate sipper. This one, so good. And yeah, the old number 7 chocolates. These are really tasty. It's got a little liqueur inside of it, and the shot glass here. Oh, sorry, not the shot glass. The stopper and a tumbler, which is definitely going to come in handy when I do my reviews in the outdoors. Adrian, I haven't missed anything, have I? I haven't closed it down. Adrian, thank you so much, and the care and attention to detail for putting this together. Far out, man. Like, I've always said, you know, the givers, right? Like, the best community here on both YouTube and DLive. And I got the chair ready there. So this is Adrian Banks, folks. We did look at the care package that he gave me. They came in earlier today and brought a care package. His kids also helped out. So I want to say thank you again, Adrian, for that.
You're more than welcome.
And thanks, kids.
And it's
thank you, man. Yeah. How's your finger?
Good.
He copped the nasty accident at the caravan park. Do you want to bring it up closer to the camera? Look at that.
We're on our way to the skate park and almost there. And
well, I'd like to ask you, Adrian. You've done a few streams on DLive, but you came to DLive through me on YouTube, right?
Mm.
Yeah. Okay. So what's one thing that you can see that's different or that you enjoy more about DLive than YouTube? And I'm not putting words in your mouth, like, because you could have streamed on YouTube, right? You could have done a stream on YouTube.
Yeah. I think the fact that it's pretty much live, and I don't know, so I'm a bit sort of camera shy. I think I've said that before.
Right.
As you probably noticed now, I should be looking into your camera.
This one here, yeah.
Yeah. But and I think that sort of it makes you sort of try and overcome that sort of camera shyness, whereas YouTube, they're sort of just like uploaded videos a lot of the time, and
yeah, okay,
you know, you can sort of edit them and things like that. But
oh, I see. So your YouTube channel's not big enough to do the live streams on there yet, because you got to have 1,000 subs.
Yeah, that's the other thing too. Like here, you can just sort of stream with 1 or 2 followers, whereas YouTube, you have to actually have subscribers and like a minimum, as you say, of like 1,000.
Yeah. It's funny that YouTube brought that in, like that was a direct response to the terrorist streams and whatnot. But I think that all it does realistically is kill small streams.
Absolutely, yeah.
Yeah, and it promotes people to go to other places such as here. Like, why would you try to spend all your time, like you said, you don't want to do edited videos and you're a bit camera shy. You want to just put a camera and go live. And if you haven't seen it, Adrian he's a chef, so he does cooking streams where he puts the camera down and talks about what he's making. But to do that as a video, then you'd have to go home and do the editing and put it all together. Yeah, I think that YouTube might have made the wrong choice there to make it more difficult for smaller channels to stream. This is nice for a change there, Donna. Well, thanks. And we did have we had a stream on the weekend with Marty as well, and Marty was kind of cool to have on. And like and this is what I've always said on YouTube as well. My plan with the live stream was always to end up having guests on. Now, this might not be the greatest like layout for guests, and that's unfortunate. That's just where I'm at. But somewhere down the track, I'd like to move towards something like, I don't know if you watch H3H3, Ethan Klein on YouTube. No. Well, it's just a podcast, but I'd like to do. That's the format I'd like to eventually move towards. You got to work with what you got, right? Right now we've got this, so that's what we're working with. Yeah, sadly, to answer your question, Bird Beer, Adrian Banks hasn't done many other streams. I think he's the restaurant or the kitchen he works in didn't take too kindly to him doing that, unfortunately. If we could encourage him to do home streams for cooking, I think that'd be pretty rad. But great guy. He's usually up here in the chit chat. Not here today, unfortunately, but that's okay. Sin Master, thinking about donations and Jack Daniels donations. I will do anything for a donation, right? Is that what we're hearing here? Remember the time I did a heel flip in my Ugg boots? Now, while I think about what I can do better tomorrow, you guys can go back to the live stream. haven't really pulled my old skateboard out for a while. This is my vert board. Haven't ridden it for since I gave skateboarding away, to be honest. It's been a while since I've even held a skateboard. I reckon I could probably do a heel flip. I reckon I could probably do a heel flip. Mind you, I'm wearing Ugg boots. I don't know, could I do a heel flip in Ugg boots? Guess that's the first chance. Guess that's the second chance. I guess I can still do a heel flip, huh? I guess I can still do... Oh shit, was I alive? Huh. Funny I should do a heel flip in Ugg boots. I see Taters say I want to see Benon get a skateboard and do a kickflip or a heel flip. If you do that, I'll send you all the Jack Daniels I can get a hold of. I just did one, man. I just did one. Did you not see it? Was I live at that point? I hope I was live. I tried to get cocky and do two. I did give you one though. Taters. I'm looking at you. Don't make this into a thing. Remember that dude that said, if you take your shirt off, I'll drop you a ninjet? And I did. And he never did. So two things I've learned since those days. I can still heel flip. I can still do a kick flip. I can do it in my Ugg boots. Also, as Werebearer stated, you do not want... There's no need for this to be in shot, right? No need for it at all. It takes up valuable real estate. I've got a 20 dB cloud lifter, which gives me 20 dB of clean extra gain. There's no need for the mic to be in shot. I've learned that from quite a while ago now. Also, autofocus is terrible. Autofocus... Oddly enough, to go and do a heel flip over there, autofocus is a good thing because it would focus on me. But I've got to always maintain eyesight with the GH5, otherwise the crosshatch doesn't work. So as soon as I turn that way, if it's on autofocus, it just goes haywire. So I learned that pretty quick. And then Werebearer asks, how come that doesn't sound echoey? Well, I don't understand why a mic would be echoey. It's not the way that mic works. Picks up the voice bouncing off things. I mean, it's all wood around me, so we're in a pretty dull sounding area. But speaking of using a mic, you know me with my Eunice, wow! Well, I didn't want to do too much of that for fear of ruining my larynx. If you do see things that you want to clip, folks, the clipping feature is awesome. Please, please, please. Wow! My Eunice, wow! Wow! My Eunice, wow! Wow! My Eunice, wow! My Eunice, wow! My Eunice, wow! My Eunice, wow! Wow! I don't want to ruin my larynx. Wow! My Eunice! I'll do it in time. My Eunice, wow! My Eunice, wow! My Eunice, wow! My Eunice, wow! I don't want to ruin my larynx. Wow! Thank you for the donations, Charlotte Rose and Adrian Banks. My Eunice, wow! What was I saying before that ridiculousness? I was saying... My Eunice, wow! My larynx definitely got ruined. Now, we still do that. Like, we still go out with a bang with my Eunices and wows! I've managed to be able to work my larynx into it, but I wouldn't recommend anybody else start doing crazy shit like that, because if you do start, typically you got to continue with it. Now, I found that out too on the Halloween campaign. Do you guys remember the Halloween campaign on DLive? Oh wow, Halloween, it's a great chance to dress up like a complete idiot and get away with it. And so I ran with it. This was my opening theme. I changed my opening theme music and my opening slate, and then I went a little crazy Here's some highlights from the best of the Halloween streams. Don't get too frightened. I'll be still here with you in the chit chat. Don't worry too much about what you see here, right? I'll be with you in the chat.
Today, DLive. Welcome to the Gives a Minute DLive Halloween stream. Rochelle, DLE Crystal Gaming, Danako TKB. 3 cheeses. 1, 2, 3. How do you do on the second Halloween stream?
Rochelle, 19 lemons.
Wow! Happy Halloween, folks! He said TKB, I saw it wrong. Sorry, Danako. TNB. What do you want me to do to fix it? I'll give you another warm welcome. Nexus Swift 50. Welcome, Nexus Swift 50. Everyone gets a cheers when they join the Gives a Minute chit chat. That cheers is for you. Happy Halloween on DLive. Day 2 of the Halloween campaign. And my voice is definitely saying, see you later. Raw, it's gone. Pretty cool. Ow. My goodness.
Now look, while I sit down and try to recuperate and get my fitness back, you guys can go back to the live stream.
help me. Got myself a coffee. Gonna drink this whilst having lipstick on. Could that be done? We'll see. Yep, all over the mug. In one go. Rob Ozzy. Hey, Rob. Welcome to the Gives a Minute DLive stream where
Everyone gets a cheers when they join the chit chat. This cheers is for you.
Caleb's in the chat. Caleb's already there. Art's a ghost. Rob, congrats on the 950. Thanks, man. Thanks, dude.
Thanks, Rob. Thanks for the congrats, Rob. Appreciate those nice words. Thank you, Mr. Gecko. Welcome to the Gives a Minute DLive stream, where everyone gets a cheers when they jump in the chit chat. This cheers is for you, my friend. Have a nice day. And don't you go ahead and die on us, okay? This is a celebration of the undead. You dig?
You dig? That's digging the grave. Digging the grave. I got it made. Caleb, can I ask you a question? Wow! You sure can, Caleb. I'll do my damnedest to answer. Go ahead. Fire away. Thanks for the donations, Charlotte Rose and Mindy in the chit chat.
Tanako, guess what? I don't know what you're guessing, Tanako. Tell me. Tell me. Tell me.
Hey Siri, shut up. That was ages ago. A person who lives in a cave, yeah. Caleb, one last question, and yes, I'm doing it for fun. Yeah, please go ahead, Caleb.
Caleb, I want you to ask questions. That's the freaking nature of the chit chat. That's why we have it. You can ask questions, we can answer, and we can all have a great time. So go ahead and pop your question right there in the chat for all of us to see. Or shut up and leave.
Go ahead, Caleb. Be my guest. Danako. I just joined the 850 club. Really, Danako? Happy times. Happy times. 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 600, 700, 850. 850 followers for Tanako. That deserves a celebration. Celebration for Tanako. Happy times, Tanako. Well done! Well done! Look who's in the chat, folks. Everybody go ahead and say hello to Frank. Frank? Everyone gets a cheers when they join. That gives a minute chit chat. Frank, this cheers is for you. Peck Mezili says goodbye. Peck Mezili, goodbye, my friend. We hope to see you again sometime. I hope to see you again sometime. My eyes would feel better if they could glance at your handle in the chat some other time. So don't be a stranger around here, Peck Mezeli. We've never seen you before, but we do want to see you again. So please come back sometime, Peck Mezeli. 'Cause we would miss you otherwise. Ah! I gotta say, I think I stand corrected there. That actually wasn't the Sharpie. That's when we'd already progressed to makeup. I guess that must be 3 or 4 days into the campaign, but definitely at the beginning of the campaign, I was doing that with permanent marker. And Mindy said, dude, please do not. And she PayPal'd me and said, go and buy this shit from the makeup store. So we did. I just noticed when I ripped that ghost thing off, it sort of grazed the eyeliner. But Kate, what I was saying is we have a makeup off, right? We put makeup on and we compare. But of course, you will win that because I've seen you and you do wear it better. Aero Gamer popping in for a bit. Hi, everyone. Hey, Aero Gamer. I got to tell you, that's an interesting time to swing into a stream. What we're doing here is we're just looking back at my 1-year anniversary on DLive. Some of the highlights, some top videos, if you like. We got one more to check out here, folks. Now, this is easily the most loved content on my DLive stream. I get multiple requests for this. Anybody have an idea in the chit chat what I'm about to run for you? Any clues of what this is? Perdbeer says, I only saw one of your Halloween streams and you weren't thus animated. You probably caught a little bit of the end of one because I did that the whole way through. Yeah, the idea was that you can be a dickhead on Halloween and get away with it, right? Like if I did that today, you guys would be like, well, I'm never coming back to this stream. This guy's a complete moron. But under the disguise of Halloween, you can do whatever you damn well please, as long as it's kind of ghostly and a little bit spooky. I don't know about that. Even with crazy makeup, you're still kind of cute. Ooh, thanks, Kate. Thank you. Okay, so the most sought after content on my Gives a Minute DLive stream is always more Poopsie. We want Poopsie. We want Poopsie. This here is Poopsie in her beautifulness, all of her glory. Perdbeer says Hendrik. No. Well, Rochelle always wants more Hendrik, of course, but Poopsie takes the cake here. This is the last clip we got here, folks. Poopsie guesting on the stream with her friends, Elsa and Anna. Poopsie, do you want to come and say... Oh, shit. What happened then? What happened then? No. I went to the bathroom. What? Hang on. Oh, no, folks. This is the best one. What have I done? I think I know what I've done. Oh, this sucks. Okay. Wow. Of all the times for that to happen, it happens literally as I go to the bathroom. Shit. Okay, so what am I going to do here? I'm going to find out... how am I going to do this? Which one was that? That's 11. This is bad, folks. This is pretty bad. Pretty bad of me. I can get around it, though. How long does that video go for? What? How come that didn't work? Wow. Of all the times, right? Of all the times... Let me just do something here. Need a producer for this. Oops, oopsie, we lost Poopsie. So that goes for 5 minutes. Interesting. Very interesting. All right, folks. Now, are we going to be cutting this fine here? We're going to be cutting this fine for the end of the stream. Let's see if we can do it. Poopsie, do you want to come and say hi to the chat properly? Come over here.
Elsa needs to say hi.
Yeah, Elsa can say. Elsa and Poopsie want to say hi to the chat.
And Anna too.
Okay.
Hello.
Okay. Don't do that. Say hi, and you got to look up here. Remember, Poopsie, you got to look up there.
She needs to look up there first.
Well, you both have to, right? And say hello.
Hello.
How's your day been?
Anna needs to say hello.
Anna needs to say hello as well. Okay.
Hello.
What does Anna speak like? How does Anna speak?
Like this. When Elsa gets dead, and she lies in a different bed when she's in a cage.
Is that right? When she gets dead?
Yes.
So when she gets dead, she lies in a different bed that's in a cage?
Then she still walks.
Then she
but
still...
she has trapped things on her hands than she did.
Wow.
Then she can't get the trappy things off her hands. Then the castle breaks and then she got up.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Is there any pain involved in that, or is she okay?
No, look.
Does it hurt? Does it hurt her hands?
A little bit.
A little bit, yeah.
Look, Anna's dying.
She's dying right now. Oh crap, folks! She's dying right now.
Yeah, but Elsa's getting up and not dying.
Elsa, show the stream. Elsa's getting up. Show the stream. Elsa's getting up. She's not dying. Oh shit! I see my drink dying.
No, she's just ice skating.
Oh, she's ice skating on... You know this is not ice. This is just timber, right? Just wood. This is a desk.
Yeah, but she thinks your timber and wood is ice.
She does?
She stamps her foot on it. She just stamped her foot on it and then made it ice.
Really?
Yes.
What the hell?
Put your finger on it.
It's very cold here, folks. It's ice. This desk is frozen.
Cold!
Very cold, huh?
I just tried it on.
I know.
Really cold.
Freezing cold.
Let me check.
My concern is that Elsa may go ice skating on my mouse and trigger something that she shouldn't trigger on the stream, right? So I'm going to move the mouse away from Elsa.
Yeah, but Elsa loves the mouse.
No, she does not.
Yes, she does.
She does not love the mouse.
No, she loves the whitest.
She loves what?
She loves white because she has a little picture of her when she was at the party.
Ah.
That's her. On her skirt.
That's way too close to my 44-year-old eyes. I can't see anything. All I see is a big blue blur. Do you know what a big blue blur is?
Yeah.
You do?
I do.
Ah.
But I can't.
Hey, Poopsie, tell the stream what's happening for you this year.
For me, I'm going...
School. You're going to school. You're going to school for the first time. Tell the stream.
I'm going to school when I'm not at Mama's.
She's going to be going to school when she's not down here. This is Mama's. She's at Mama's right now. I see the links there. I see Hendrik's link. I see Mindy's and Maxi Lemon.
Guess what? I have new school things.
You have new school things.
And I choose...
She's got new school things. Well, everything's new because you're new to school.
Something so pretty I can take to school.
What is it?
Frozen 2 water bottle. I took the ticket off.
A Frozen 2 water bottle? For real?
Yep.
You are so lucky.
And it's purple.
Is it really?
Yes, it is.
It's purple, folks.
It's not purple, it's purple.
It's purple. That's your favorite color, isn't it? Purple.
Yeah. Anna loves purple too. She has a cape.
Danako, hey Benon, do you mind me asking you a question?
I don't like
Go right
it.
ahead. Go right ahead, Danako. I love her imagination. Her imagination is like more
Elsa's
than
by herself.
mine. Like this imagination.
Elsa likes being.
This imagination this kid has is insanely accurate. Not accurate, imaginative. Go ahead.
You know, Elsa likes being on her own at her castle.
She likes being on her own at her castle,
And
does
guess
she?
what? Did you see that?
Me and Elsa could get along, I
Guess
reckon.
what? She just hit Anna in the tummy.
Oh my goodness
Here's
gracious.
one.
What? Calm down.
Calm down, Elsa.
Pretty beautiful, right? That's pretty nice. I gotta say, like, I look back at that and I think that she's gonna look back at this in years to come and go, oh wow, you know, my uncle had a live stream and I guessed it on there a few times and we had good times. The imagination she has, right? She's sitting there and she's playing with, like, she's pretending my desk is frozen, and like, I know she's got this movie, the Frozen, the whole, I don't know, I don't even know the movie myself, but all of her characters are from that movie. So she's got this thing where she thinks everything's frozen, like this is the ice lake, and like, it's just beautiful, right? It's a beautiful age to be in. If you could trap them at that age and keep them at that age. That sounds a little bit Fritzl style, but you know what I'm saying? Like, they're so beautiful at that sort of, like, life is easy when you're that age. And maybe I got the age wrong. I think she might have been 4.5. Perhaps don't show her the Halloween streams. Yeah, wouldn't that be interesting? I don't know what she'd think if she came down here and saw the Halloween streams. Please don't. Yeah, you're dead right. Also, I still can't get over that didn't work properly the first time. It kills me because I normally check these things over and over and over before I stream, and one mathematical error got me in the long run. It's kind of funny, but there is one more clip we can fit in here because of my mathematical error, and I'm glad we can too. This is on the platform as known as DLive. We've got Lily's, right? Lily's has the greatest green screen. She knows green screen like no one's business. And I had a dream. This is strange. I had a dream about Lily's, and the dream wasn't what you'd imagine, right? It wasn't a sexual thing. It was a dream about her green screen. And when I woke up, I thought, we can play a gag by me giving her my background and she can run it on her stream. Now, of course, this is a second example of how I've got to sort of do some funky crap with the audio because she plays music, commercial music. So you're going to hear some toothbrushing, but have a look at this green screen queen, and apologies for the typo at the front. I call her Lily, not Lily's. I was thinking about plurals and I messed it up, but hey, we all make mistakes, don't we? Rob Ozzy, hey Bannon, did you and Lily swap places? Is Lily's live right now? Perdbeer in the chit chat. Sup, gives and givers. Hey mate, how you going? Perdbeer to Papagoth. Good to see you, Perdbeer. Is Lily's live right now, folks? Oh, I've got to check this out. I got to check this out, folks. If Lily's is live, I'm gonna just check over here. She is. She's live. Let me see. Lily's.
I don't know, kiddo.
Yes. Lily's, that's awesome. That is awesome. Oh my word. This is awesome. Oh, Lily's, you legend. Look at her. That's so cool. That is so cool, Lily's. Green screen queen. Hands down, look at her. That is so awesome.
Lily's takes over DLive. Gives a minute streak.
I gave her a cheers at the same time. That's a classic.
How you doing, Gib?
That is so cool, Lily's. That looks so cool. How'd you get a cat in my house? I got rad wrong.
Charlie came with me too. I brought Charlie with me.
But how did you get a cat? How'd you get Charlie in my house? Classic. That's awesome. That looks so sick. What a cool thing.
It's a great idea, Gib.
Yeah, it's really cool, isn't it?
I actually did this similar-ish with another streamer.
Oh, I'm not the first.
A long time
Get
ago
out
when I
of here.
first started streaming. I don't know if you remember. He actually still hangs out in chat and stuff. But it actually, he had a stream with his fish tank. It was cameras on his fish tank, and it was very cool. And he'd ask me, and people would go there. We'd all hang out and chit chat. And
Yeah, what was his name again?
in that stream during the day.
Is he gone?
But I had him send me pictures of, it's actually his idea, of the fish tank, and I was streaming from inside his fish tank, which is fun too.
Oh, this is so
Why would
cool.
you get
It's really,
Charlie
it
in my house?
is
I
really
snuck her
convincing,
in.
Duncan. Yeah. It's really
As you
convincing.
can tell, freaked out, driving me crazy. No, like that's
I say it's really convincing until you go out of frame,
crazy right now.
and then my mind is
I
blown.
hope you're not allergic. If you are, I'll vacuum before I leave.
That's pretty funny. Charlie's looking through your video library. Yeah, Charlie's going for the videos.
Yeah, it was relaxed.
Dudes, if I came in here and I saw that,
It's really
I would be
convincing if you go out of
convinced.
frame.
If
You should have seen. I just got up and came back, and they were like, "You just walked through the show."
I didn't know.
See,
Yeah,
I don't
she
have
needs a
wide
bigger green
enough
screen,
angle.
Papa Goth. Yeah.
I sit so
Hello,
close
Mindy.
to my
G'day, Mindy.
computer, so
Look how cool this is.
like my little box isn't that big, but I have
And a wider
to
camera
move
lens.
around in.
So I wouldn't
And
say
I
she
have
needs a
my
wider lens. She
camera
just
a
needs a
little
bigger
off-center.
green screen. But it looks really, really real. I mean, why wouldn't it? It's just a screenshot of my stream,
Front
right?
center.
I'm so.
Yeah, or
It's.
until Charlie walks
It looks so sick.
through.
I'm really. I mean, I'm really blown away.
How are you?
Yeah.
I hope I got
Yeah,
that
because
good. I
she's
actually
yeah.
wanna look at
Yeah,
your
you
stream.
stream in 720,
It's
right?
just-
Yeah, I'm a bit close. Yeah, exactly. I'm a bit closer. Yeah. No, I reckon that's I reckon that works perfectly. It looks like she's.
You
Nah.
kind of lean forward.
I think the way she had it looked. I mean, all of it looks good, but I think the way she had it was pretty. I like the first way. It does look great, doesn't it?
How big should I be?
I mean, that's really cool, right? Really cool that we could do that together as part of the community. Now, folks, if you haven't been to my DLive, you're missing out. That's what you're missing out on. I put a little link in the chit chat now. Go and check it out. I'll be there later on today live. Gonna have some home brews. It's gonna be fun. There's more coming, obviously, on DLive. There's more coming here on YouTube. Next week, we're gonna have an AMA and a Jack opening, being a 10th stream. I'll be streaming live for 100 minutes that week. And I'd love to put out the opportunity for you to ask me whatever you damn well please. So coming up this week, I'll do a daily vlog where I put the call out. And if you want to ask me anything, you can go ahead and put that in the comment section of that video. We'll go and answer any questions. We'll have probably a call in. Now that we're moving into long form streams here on YouTube, we're going to have the opportunity to have more cool things happening. Now, if you couldn't hear the noises before, you guys can't hear this, can you? You guys can't hear my outro music rolling. It's rolling right now, but you probably can't hear that. That's kind of strange. Thanks for a great stream, folks. I can hear it. I don't know why you can't. I'll check.